Hey, what's up, Mortgage Coach community? Dave Savage here, and today I have Jenny Stoner. What's up, Jenny?
Hey Dave, how are you?
I'm doing great. You know, every time I either watch one of your videos or get talk to you, I smile more, and I just feel better.
Well, thanks.
Yeah, well, you have just contagious energy, and obviously you're having a good year. Why
Yeah.
don't you tell everybody a little bit about your mortgage practice? Where are you, and about the year you're having so far?
Yeah, so this is my 21st year in the business. But I like to say I refocused about 2 years ago, and we've just really seen our business skyrocket those last couple of years. Um, we are headed as a team to 225 units for the year, and super excited about just really this is our best year ever.
Wow. So, by the way, Mortgage Coach, did you hear that? We're in the end of August of 2018, best year ever. September, here we come. And
Yeah.
not every loan officer is having their best year ever. So, why don't you kind of break down some of the things that you're doing that you think are key to your success in today's market?
Goodness. Showing up on social media in a way that connects with people authentically and a way that they're just attracted to you. I think video has been a huge part of that for me the past couple of years. Just being consistent with showing up with something of value so that people feel like they know me. And then it's less, I would say the video and the mortgage coach are the two things that make people feel most connected to me and keeps them from shopping me quite as much.
Oh, I like that. So, and I have heard that rate shopping is up a little bit this year. And
Yeah.
so, why don't you walk folks through how total cost analysis is, reducing rate shopping or helping you win with rate shoppers? Just walk
Yeah.
us through how you use it and how you think that's the case.
I think you always have to figure out how you're going to differentiate yourself from the competition. So for me, using video throughout the process from the time I meet the client all the way until after closing, definitely give them a sense of community with me. And then the total cost analysis, the way I frame it with my clients is, I feel like I'm doing you a disservice if I just send you a fee sheet. And I equate mortgage numbers to like, when you go to the doctor and they do blood work and then they email you your lab results, but you're really not sure what you're looking at. And usually they pretty quickly connect with that and say yes. And I say, you know what, that's what fee sheets are for people, like lab results that you don't know how to read. So what I want to do is I want to put together a customized presentation for you that gives you a side-by-side comparison of some loan options I think may meet your hopes and dreams that we've talked about. I meet with them on Zoom. I go over that live because in Charlotte, not everybody can drive to my office really quickly. We're a pretty big area. We go over that total cost analysis together. We can edit that on the spot. And then I send the link after our call to the client and copy the agent so that they can view that at their own pace and then let me know if they have any questions. And so those two things have been transformative for my business in the last couple of years.
Love that. Well, you're doing all the right things, Jenny. You're awesome on video. By the way, anybody who's watching this, Jenny Stoner we did two contests we called the Referral Magnet, where, we had, dozens, over 30 Mortgage Coach members create short videos that they use to help generate leads on social media. I'm going to put a link down below to the one where Jenny won. You did a great job on that.
Thanks.
Also, you mentioned the total cost analysis. Would you mind sharing a link to one of the video, so people can see what it's like when you add a video to a total cost analysis?
Yeah, I'll do that.
So cool. So again, you're watching this on YouTube. In the description area down below, there'll be a couple links. What about, so buyers like it, it's improving your conversion, it's creating a better experience. What about your agents? How do agents see
They love it. I use it in two big ways with my agents. The first way is I did a sample cost of waiting TCA about a year ago and just sent it out to all of my agents and then called them and said, look, if you have people on the fence, because what's happening here is maybe we want to buy right now, but maybe we want to wait until next year. But people don't realize what a difference in not only the monthly payment, but the overall interest paid if rates continue to rise. And so I sent that to my agents and said, look, anytime you have anybody on the fence, connect them with me and suggest that we do a cost of waiting specific for them. And I actually had one that I closed a couple of months ago that they were going to wait a year. And the agent called me and said, can you do that cost of waiting thing? And so we did, and they realized that it was much more expensive for them to wait, and they ended up buying a year before they thought. So it just adds value to my agent's business, and just gets them excited about connecting people with me. So that's been huge this year too.
Well, by the way, let's make that the central theme for the call now, because if you can help get fence sitters off the fence, help a family go from, hey, I'm confused, to I'm clear, that's got a lot of value to agents. So one, will you provide a sample link to that?
Sure.
Yep. Okay, so there'll be a total cost analysis. It's a cost of waiting analysis down below. Stay tuned. And walk us through, you said that you sent it out to all your realtors. What did that say? Just give us a feel for how you introduce it to your agents. And then when you meet with agents to walk them through it, give us a feel for what that looks like and sounds like.
Yeah, so I did it via video because I feel like that's the way I communicate best. I feel like people hear my heart when I'm communicating on video if I can't get face-to-face with them. So I used BombBomb for bulk videos. So I did a BombBomb and gave them an example of a total cost analysis for the cost of waiting, and recommended that if they had people on the fence that they reach out to me. And so they heard it in my voice, and then I gave them the link so that they could see one for themselves.
Beautiful. And then when you got the realtor on the phone or in person, by the way, what's more often that you're talking to them on phone or in person with agents?
On the phone or on Zoom.
Got it. And then did you get them to download the app, or did you walk them through the experience?
Yes, well, all the ones that have clients that get total cost analysis download the app, because I coach them to do that because I want them to be able to see it on the go. Where the clients didn't download it, although almost all of them do, the agent has it there and handy. And then I like to show it to them on my iPad. So if I do meet with them face-to-face in a lunch or a coffee, then I take my iPad with me and show them the Mortgage Coach presentation there. I think it's just an amazing experience on a tablet.
Oh, there's no doubt. So, by the way, Mortgage Coach community, if you aren't having a mobile experience when you meet with realtors, iPad is definitely, the jaw-dropping wow. But hey, it doesn't matter. Whatever you have, to be able to, tell them a story, explain a strategy, and for them to see it and experience it, so now they have it, it really is game-changing. So before we wrap this up, we've got some ideas that once you've created the TCA, how are you creating total cost analysis? What applications are you using? How long does it take for you to create a total cost analysis?
So I do 99% of mine through Optimal Blue pricing. So in Encompass, through Optimal Blue, we can just start the Mortgage Coach presentation there. And then I have my templates set up. So it takes like 5 minutes to do one. It's not long at all once your templates are in place. And then I update it. If I'm at my computer, I update it on my computer, but most of the time I'm on the go. And so then I use the mobile app to update it while I'm on the go. So like if somebody calls and says, Jenny, I'm about to make an offer. Can you update my numbers? Instead of $250, we're going to offer $245, and the seller's going to pay $5,000 of closing costs. Then I can do all of that from my phone, from the car, which is huge for me because I like to be at my beach house like 50% of the time. So
love that. Go, Jenny. So make sure everybody got that, from Optimal Blue, creates it, then she can log in either via her mobile device or a computer, fine-tune things. She has templates set up. That's a huge speed idea for anyone. If you have questions about that, you can either email support@mortgagecoach.com. I'll put a link down below on how to set up templates for any of you Mortgage Coach members that just want to know how to do that. And I'm also going to put a link to the Optimal Blue integration because that is super slick. And by the way, not only can you create the Mortgage Coach from Optimal Blue, you'll be able to price it from the Mortgage Coach app with Optimal Blue. So we're just always getting better, always getting faster. If you're watching this interview and you are not a Mortgage Coach member and you want to sign up, go to mortgagecoach.com, request demo, or email sales@mortgagecoach.com. And I'll put a link down below. So Jenny, this has been awesome. Any more words of wisdom for other Mortgage Coach members that are watching this? Anything else you're doing that you think they should know about?
The biggest advice I have is the tools you have are only as good as how much you use it. So you have to take that leap. If you're intimidated by it, take the leap to do a few, and it's a piece of cake. And the software isn't awesome unless you use it. So you have to integrate it into your business. You have to figure out how to connect clients with you using that technology. And we've seen it make a huge change in our conversion. So that's been fun.
Yeah. And do you feel like, before total cost analysis, now with it, and even you hear loan officers that are getting rate shopped all the time, how much of an advantage do you think it is?
It's huge for me. So much so I used to do mortgage coach maybe 50% of the time for the clients I would talk to. Now I don't provide numbers unless they'll meet me on Zoom and go over their mortgage coach. Like, that's how much I believe in it, because I believe that if I provide that much value to them, I'm going to land the deal. If they're one of those rate shoppers that they just want to see my numbers and don't want to engage with me about why options I'm presenting are really great options for them, I actually don't take the time to do the numbers.
Got it. And by the way, did you hear earlier she talked about hopes and dreams? I want to find out their hopes and dreams, and then I want to use the total cost analysis to show them that I listened and put it together. So I think that's a huge, huge part of your success. Well, Jenny, thank you very much. Really appreciate you taking time to come and share.
Sure.
Mortgage Coach community, if you got value from this, like it. Let Jenny and I know, hey, I liked it. Give us a like and share this with your mortgage friends. Thank you so much, Jenny.
You're welcome, Dave. Happy to help.
Yeah, thanks again. Take care.